Ooh, man.
Get it up.
Yeah, man. I was awesome, man. I was awesome. It's crazy to be back, man, after 22 years. And going back and just reminiscing when I first stepped foot in the stage, coming from Queens, New York, 24 years ago as an 18-year-old boy. Now I'm 42. I might be the only inductee here without a sports picture. Everybody got action pictures. I got my current picture. That's how way back we go. I couldn't find anything. But man, it feels good to be here. I want to thank the Hall of Fame committee, Russell Sage, for giving me the chance to be here. When I got the email, I was telling some of the inductees earlier today, I was like, oh wow, I'm going back. Because you're not thinking, we got a kid, a 1-year-old and another one in the way, and caught up with work, running a business with 53 agents. You get caught up with work. So it's a blessing to be here, man. And I want to thank every one of you, for taking the time from your busy schedule to be here for us, because it's such a special moment. I remember coming in, and it was a 2-year school too when I was here. We had Russell Sage in Troy, and then we had the JCA here. And now to see campus the way it is now, like, man, we would have had those basketball courts back then. Some of us would have got hurt. Playing till, they would have to kick us out. But man, the opportunity that I got to come here as a young boy from Queens, New York, with both parents from Dominican Republics who were immigrants. My mom to this day barely speaks English. When I was making decisions to come here, it was solely me and my coaches. And when I got here, it was just, I believed in what Coach had, the program. When you mentioned Rebel, I was like, wow, you remember, Coach? You said you didn't remember a lot of things. You remember Rebel. And man, he told me, you guys were good. I was in good hands. So, I took the decision to come here. And then when I stepped in here, I go into the dorms, it was co-ed. I don't know how it is now. My roommate, Lamar, was the first person I met when I got there, and it was just like, it's weird, because you're from Queens, New York, you got this tough skin, and here's a boy from Philly too as well, and we have to figure it out right now, living together. And what closet belongs to who? I was OCD, so I was super clean, Lamar was out. Sometimes I was hanging up his jacket, and so neat. But it was awesome, man, and just to think, the stats is good, all the numbers is good, but it's the values that you learn, man, as a person and where it takes you in life. It's just, I could go on and on, all the memories, just with the guys, the 2-a-day practice, the 17, running time on 17 under 55 seconds. And if you don't make it, we gotta do it again. So we're talking about those 6'8", 280 pounds. Yeah, we had to push them to get there. And I remember, Big Sexy, I call him Big Sexy, David. He pushed Leon to get through the line so we could make it. But that just showed you the killer instinct that we did collectively as a group to push each other, man, to be great. And not only did we do it on the court, but it also helped us to do that in life. There was, 27-4. Then I was looking at the program. 46-13 in 2 years is crazy. 13 times we just lost in 2 years. Imagine we had an extra 2 years. I think we would have done. It was crazy. It would have been crazy. And in one game, one stat that I remember, and I still have the article on it, against Genesee, and we won that game, is I scored 25 points and 25 rebounds, which was insane. And it was just the mentality that you gave us, Coach, just that defense, defense wins game. He knew we was going to score. We just got to get the ball. And, that shows, how we hold the teams under 70, 66. It's crazy. I want to thank my wife, Krista. She gave me a beautiful child. We've been married for 5 years. We've been together for 10. and she's been part of majority of my journey as a young man to now being an older father. You know, she's pregnant. She came with me on this trip to share a moment with my little baby Ryder, her tummy, which is due in September as well. I love you, baby. Thank you for, you know, being there for me every moment. It's pretty cool to even see you here in campus. You know, one day. It's pretty, you know, when I was here at 18, I didn't know what I was doing, right? You don't know where life was gonna take you. I just knew how to play, had basketball on my way out, and yeah, and I thank you for that, babe, for everything that you do, for supporting, for still recording me and using up all your memories. My cousin, Roberto, drove all the way from Boston this morning. Thank you, cuz. He was my roommate when I worked at ESPN later on in life. Thank you, brother. He took the time today to share this moment with you, with me. I love you, kid. And the older you get, you appreciate these little things, man. My roommates, my teammates, David Lane, thank you, brother. The first one that took me out of the club. First one. It was over in Troy. I was young. I didn't even drink alcohol neither, so that's why I'm catching up now. I didn't drink back then at the age. And I was watching, it was crazy. I was watching everybody, you know, do their thing, and I was against that. I was just basketball. But he took me out, got me under the wing. Lamar, my roommate, man, like the stories, you know, the conversation we had from then to now, and it's pretty cool, the bond that we have. Don't matter where we at in life, don't matter how long we haven't talked to each other, you still show up, man. You still drove up here along with David. You know, David came from California, and I was last minute too with the invites. And yeah, I was last minute. I'm sorry for everyone. But I could have had more people here, but I blame myself. But man, I appreciate you guys, man, for everything you guys done. You know, me being the older brother in my household, I didn't have no older brothers, and you know, you guys were there and stepped up and showed me things that, you know, that meant a lot to me. Coach, man, like, you don't know, man, like how much you played in my life coming in at 18, single family household. I didn't really have a father figure. First time living outside of home. And when my mom told Lamar to make sure I was good, you pushed me, man, and you showed me a lot of things. With being a dad, you know, now I see, you know, you had your son, Mike Long Jr. in the staff, and now looking back and what you was doing for your family and for us was incredible. I thank you. I know for you this is a special moment. I haven't seen you in a while. I love you, Coach. Thank you. It was just a lot of things, man. It was just, you know, showing up, you know, when I was down, when I was just not trying to just figure out life, to be consistent, just to be my best, for you to push me. Thank you. You didn't have to do it, but you did it. You know, and just telling me how to win and just be, you know, a leader. And I remember this game. I had a good game. And I came at halftime in the locker room, excited, and coach pulls me to the side, like, you think you're playing good? No, you missed this rebound, you did this, you did that. It's like, damn. And that just showed me, man, that, you know, and I see that now, right, that I'm older, that, no, you want me to push the limit, right? You didn't never wanted me to reach this right here. You want me to go here. And you know, again, thank you, Coach, for everything you've done. You and your family, Coach Pierce. Sean Brown came in here for 2 seconds, took a picture of me and left. He had some obligation with his family, but that just shows the love. I love you guys, and thank you.
The stories are awesome. The nicknames are better, and Lamar, you may be interested in hearing. We try to give our